Welcome back to Biz Audio, everyone. My name's Max, and it's been another quiet day in the Australian audio industry. But over at Southern Cross Media, Rohan Lund has been appointed the Southern Cross Media Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer. Joining from March 1st, he was a non-executive director, and he's held senior positions at NRMA, including the Group CEO, as well as he's been an executive at Foxtel, Seven West Media, Yahoo, and Singtel Optus. Very, very interesting. And, of course, John Kelly was the Chief Executive Officer of Southern Cross Austereo before the merger with Seven West Media. Over at ARN, Corey Layton has stepped into a brand new role. Now, Layton is now the head of iHeart Strategic Partnerships and Product. Layton came to ARN in May 2019 as head of commercial audio and podcasts, and soon thereafter was promoted to the head of digital audio, a role which he has held for the past 5 years. So congratulations to Corey. Now, Abby Chatfield stepped into the breakfast chair this morning on KISS 106.5 and 101.1 Brekkie, and very interesting there. And I just want to point out one thing. I'm not sure that Jana Hocking still has a show at KISS. This morning they referred to her as a former KISS host, and also on the KISS website. She's still listed, but her podcast has remained unupdated since December 2025, so last year. Wow. That didn't last for long. It was only on air for about 2 months, if it did come off air when the last episode of the podcast was published. It's still listed on the KISS channels on Apple Podcasts, but I don't think it's still there. It's not on KISS 101.1 website. It's only on KISS 106.5's website. And as I said just before, they referred to her as a former KISS staff member. This morning when they crossed her, she was at the White House Correspondents' Dinner last night. That was interrupted by that event. I don't want to delve into politics a bit more. But I just want to point out one more thing. As you guys know, I am a swimming teacher, and I talk about this on Biz by the Water, my other podcast. But yesterday I was talking to a student of mine. Mind you, he's 10 years old. And I'm not going to say his name, but he was actually asking me about the radio ratings. I was very surprised. A 10-year-old who knows about radio ratings. Very, very interesting. I was shocked, and he was asking me, "Oh, Max, what's the number 2 station in Sydney? What's the number 1 station? What's your favourite station?" So I was shocked. I was surprised, and I'd give him a job if I had a slot for another co-host.